Yeah, it's incredible. It's 3:30, and I'd like to call the Ways and Means meeting of February 7th to order. Lisa, are you ready? Would you do the roll call, please? I'm sorry, I should have checked with you.
Commissioner Cross?
Here.
Commissioner Engel?
Here.
Commissioner Hughes?
Here.
Commissioner Mahoney?
Here.
Commissioner Nash?
Here.
Commissioner Sabo?
Here.
Commissioner Skolnick?
Here.
Commissioner Wilkins?
Here.
Commissioner Dierzinski?
Here. Is there a motion to approve the minutes of January 22nd, 2013?
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Nash, seconded by Rolstein. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? This time is set aside for any public comment on an agenda item. Seeing none, we'll move into items for consideration. WM 13/2-10, the accounts payable.
So moved. Second.
There's a motion and a second. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carried. WM 13/2-11, authorize county board chair to sign resolution approving the 2013 amendment to the County of Muskegon recreation plan following a public hearing. Where were my friends on that one?
So moved.
Moved by Charles.
Support.
Support by Mrs. Hughes.
You're in the old.
Okay, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carried. WM 13/2-12, approve the rejection of all bids for fleet repair. We have a motion by Mr. Cross, seconded by Mr. Nash. Any discussion? Yes, sir.
Just curious what happened here.
Well, there were, Debbie, please, go ahead.
Debbie Gerneveld, Human Resources Director. The intention when we went out for this RFP was to create a pool of possibly 3 to 6 vendors that we could use as we had fleet repairs for accidents and body damage. And we normally are required to get 3 quotes every time we go out and have an accident. That we thought this would save us some time if we had a pool to select from. And we only got these 2 bids, and one of them I don't think can even do the body work. So we thought we'd maybe give it some time and try again.
I remember we talked about this some months ago, but it was just for collision.
Yes. Well, sometimes it's mechanical.
Right,
When there's
but I mean,
when there's an accident, sometimes there's mechanical repairs too.
But the collision piece of it was.
It wasn't just for repairs. It was for accident purposes.
Now, if I could just, having had too many experiences with body shops over the last couple of years, most of that, their charges are, their labor rates anyway are controlled pretty much by the insurance companies. And maybe that's why, and it's really low. I'm surprised how cheap it was. It was like $45 an hour or something, when most garages are double that or more.
Well, maybe that's why we didn't get anybody bid.
Thank you, Mrs. Yes.
Yes, the one was rejected, and the other one, where did they stand? The one that was left. You had the 2.
Yeah, we just didn't want to narrow it down to one, so we thought we'd just reject all the bids, because the intention was to have a pool to select from. If you only have one, it doesn't create the pool.
Right, okay, thank you.
Any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carried. Is there any old business? I guess I'd like to bring up some. This is another one of those days that I would have, due to the agenda, considered maybe postponing this meeting. So I hope when we do our board rules that we have some type of procedure to follow on that. Any other old business? Is there any new business? Yes, Ms. Hughes.
Now that I came before the board a couple weeks ago for a resolution of support for the person that I didn't know their name, they've decided to go ahead and release that information. And I'd like to make a motion for a resolution of support in recognition of Gail Kraft. She's the executive director of Love Incorporated, and she's going to be retiring.
I will second that.
Seconded by Mr. Mahoney or Rosenstein.
I-
Mr. Mahoney, any discussion? Would you please get the information to Mary? I think
Yes.
she does, or Lisa does the
I'll find out
resolutions.
who it is, Mary or Lisa.
Okay, Mary, did you get a little informal information on our veteran that passed away that you needed for the resolution? Okay, thank you.
Do we need to vote on that resolution?
Yes, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carried. Is there any public comment on a new topic? Oh, sorry, Charles.
I just wanted to bring up something that's going to be coming up down the road, just so everybody understands. But I did put a proposal before this board prior to my term ending on the last term. And that was regarding our local preference for bidding. And we are bringing that back to the table. So I just want the commissioners to be aware and to think about it. This is not a proposal that's set in stone. I'm looking for any suggestions or whatever changes that we need to make. I just believe that bringing a local preference is good for our community and good for business in our community, and also good for the workers in our community. Like I say, it doesn't have to be something that's set in stone, but I think when you're dealing with our local dollars and being fiscally responsible, we're responsible to try to help our local people as much as possible too. So again, once you see it, please know that that's not a locked-in proposal. We're looking for whatever we can do to compromise and hopefully make it work.
I want to vote on that now. Yes.
One other thing, I'm sure you all got the thing from the county clerk's office on the full service Saturday. It's going to have all of the county clerk, a marriage license, genealogy, notaries, death and birth certificates, marriage license, and all of that. And it's going to be on a Saturday, and that makes it a lot more convenient for some of our county residents. And I'd just like to encourage all of you to make sure that the people in your commission district are aware of that.
There's a gentleman sitting in the back. I'd like to have him introduce himself, come up to the microphone. He's very active in politics in Muskegon County, and I love to see young people involved.
Thank you. William Snyder of Muskegon. I'm a student at Muskegon Community College as well. I guess that's it.
Okay, and an instructor assigned you here, or you come
No.
out of interest?
I'm here on my own time.
Okay, very good. William Snyder.
Yep.
Okay, yes.
What's your major?
I will be political science.
Look, making a long haul of it, huh? That's good.
So he's going to be running against one of us as well.
Yeah, where do you live? Where do you live?
Well, we appreciate your input. Bring some of your friends around.
Yeah, we'd love to.
You're the leaders of the next, maybe this generation.
Depends where he lives.
Yeah. Where do you live? No?
Muskegon.
What?
Muskegon.
How to do battle.
That's fine.
Got a better hairdo. Okay.
With that last name, I'm a little relieved.
Is there a
part of
motion?
Muskegon? I'm just kidding.
Is there a motion to adjourn? Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carries.